My name is Clara Towson, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
I am Francisca George, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Susan Leemans, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom. Yeah.
My name is Zainab Sammaz, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hey guys, my name is Sasha Vickery, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Harris, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Jan Faria, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Yes.
Take one. Well done.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Paolini, and I'm a friend of the show.
Wow, Jasmine, you got it in one time.
Ready? Play.
Time it is in the world, wherever you are tuning in from, we are here to commentate on Eala against Victoria Mboko. Eala is serving first, and she is serving first, and she has just held her serve. She was 40-15 up, as you heard the commentator perhaps say there, but she got back to deuce, but ultimately she got over the line. I will be sharing the score with you on the screen. So she has held in the first game after being pushed to deuce. She did get one ace in that first game. Let's put the score on the screen as well so you guys can enjoy that. Boom, here we go. Do make sure you hit that like button. Of course, if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. Alex Eala's already got an ace, by the way, which is kind of surprising. See that right thigh is heavily strapped, so that's something to keep an eye on. I do make Mboko the slight favourite, by the way. I don't know what you think. Do get voting in our poll, by the way, which is, of course, available for you to vote on in the live chat. Already got a couple of comments in the chat from Tekat there, obviously making us all aware that Mboko won a 1,000 title in Canada early this year. Mr. Will TV is clearly a fan of Alex Eala, and she has won the first point on the Mboko serve, so it's love 15. Into the rally here on the forehand of Eala. Lovely shape there from Eala, going lovely angle created. And Mboko is under a lot of pressure here and ultimately nets with the forehand. It's love 30. And she's missed the first serve, I think. Yes, she has. No, just clip the net. So love 30 here on Mboko serving. Backhand return is into the net, so it's 15-30. Good serve from Victoria. Hi, Tita. Second serve here for Alex Eala at 15-30. Backhand return is excellent. Forehand is excellent. It's 15-40. Forehand winner. Two break points here for Alex Eala. Where you go with this serve, Victoria? You go to the T, backhand return, but they missed the first serve. So second serve here at 15-40. Backhand return is amazing. To love. Alex Eala has broken already at the beginning of this match. Unfortunately, we cannot show the live stream now of the match itself. Backhand return into the forehand of Alex Eala. Backhand from Mboko. She could have had come into the net there, actually, but she didn't. Backhand of Eala. Now Mboko on the attack. Alex very much defending. Drive volley winner from Mboko, 15 all. Serve into the net from Eala. Indeed, 2-love. She is ahead. Backhand return from Mboko goes into the net. It's 30-15. Serve bot Alex Eala. Second serve here for Mboko to look at. Forehand return. Forehand from Eala. Low net clearance there from Alex. A drop shot from Alex. She's going to chase it down, but it's not going to be good enough. It's 30 all. First serve goes into the net from Alex. So a second serve. Backhand return. Clips the net. Alex under a bit of pressure coming into the net herself. But that lob is going to go long. 40-30. 40-30. So a game point now for Alex Eala for a 3-love lead at the change of ends. And Alex Eala holds with an unreturned serve. 3-love. We will take a quick break, and when we'll be back, we will recommence.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
All things tennis indeed. We've got Mboko serving right now at love 3. Eala has raced into this 3-love lead. She got the early break. She consolidated. And here we are in Hong Kong. Backhand return. No. Second serve at 15-love. Okay, backhand return is good from Eala. Eala on the front foot, but I think she might have just missed that cross-court backhand. She has, 30 love. Do hit that like button, by the way, and don't forget, if you're new to the channel, do hit subscribe. Mboko serving. Backhand return from Eala. Backhand cross-court from Eala. Mboko's going to be a winner, 40 love. There's a sigh of relief there from Mboko. 3 game points for the Canadian to get on the board and 3-1. Clip the net, so it's going to be another first serve. Now it is going to be a second serve. Backhand return is going to miss. Yes, it is. So 3-1. Mboko holds and has a game on the board. Eala to serve, of course. A break for many players would mean that they're in the driving seat for a set, but with Eala and her vulnerable serve, I would suggest this set is a long way from being done. Eala, officially, this is going to be her last tournament of the year. WTA finals, of course. We have a preview for that tournament coming up tomorrow, and we'll have the tournament itself being covered from Saturday onwards. Forehand from Mboko into the forehand of Eala. Cross court now from Mboko. Nice forehand there from Mboko, and she's in charge of this rally, but Eala defends well, gives herself some time with a loopy forehand, but then she puts that forehand into the net. It's love 15. Good morning, Jake. How are you? Jake is a member, by the way, and he did so by clicking the join button. And as a result, he can watch extra tennis videos, and Jake is also in a position where he can send Eala, among other tennis players, emojis. Maybe, Jake, I should create an emoji with Victoria Azarenka, or even Victoria Mboko, who's now love 30 here on the Eala serve. So, love 30, moment of pressure here for Alex. It's going to be a second serve as well. And look at Mboko inside the baseline, ready to pounce. Alex here under some pressure. Forehand to forehand right now. Good low net clearance there from Mboko, but Eala on the attack. Is she going to put this drive volley away? She's not. Is she going to put this volley away? She is. 15-30. Excuse me. Let me know in the live chat where you are tuning in from. I'm in Cologne, in Western Germany, or near, I should say near Cologne. I'm actually in Bonn, to be precise. Bonn, of course, has a 75 challenger every August, at least every August the last 2 years. It was held in Troisdorf in June prior to that. Backhand return here. Forehand from Eala down the line. Mboko defends. Drop shot from Eala is going to miss. 15-40. So, huge chance here for Mboko to get it back on serve. Eala was in charge of that rally. The drop shot just was erratic, let's say. For backhand return, forehand from Eala into the backhand of Mboko. Good backhand cross court there from Victoria. Down the line is going to be a winner. Mboko holds. Sorry, Mboko breaks. 3-2, and we are back on serve in Hong Kong. We will take a short break. Hey, thanks for taking the time to, well, you haven't got any choice, actually. I'm just talking at you, if you like. But I'm here also to present to you why I think it's not a bad idea and not that expensive as well if you become a member. And this is how you can do it, and this is what you can gain. So if we look here at the Talking Tennis sort of home page, if you like, on YouTube, we can see this little button here which says join. It is also pinned in the live chat as well, and you can also, I think, see it just below most of our videos, certainly the live ones and so on. Now, why is it a good idea to join and become a member? Well, in the live chat, you can add little funny things, you can add emojis and all sorts of things, but possibly more importantly, you can get to access some live videos, such as this one here, where we look back on the last sort of few moments from the Billie Jean King Cup. So there are little bonuses such as this one, but there are many, many more. And in fact, if we have a quick look at all of the members only stuff, I repeat, you will see very, very quickly some of the top stuff that we've had for members only over the last 12 months since the channel began. Remember, these videos are for members only. You can become a member from as little as about $2 a month, €2 a month, £2 a month, something like that. There are various different things. Oh, and by the way, you'll also be supporting the channel. So it's a win, 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 win scenario. Let me just show you some of the members only stuff. For example, we've got an exclusive little clip there talking to Laura Siegmund, Laura Tsurenko, her encore interview, some doubles footage there from Monastir, the Germany press conference pre-tournament Billie Jean King Cup, Claire Burrell talking as well to the media in her press conference in Monastir, Storm Hunter and Alicia Parks interview, Rebecca Masarova, her press conference, Coco Gauff, exclusive for members only, albeit it was in Madrid. But these are just some of the things, some of the interviews and etc. Like Lestien here, a chat with him, Emma Navarro, and so on and so forth. So many little bonus videos available for just €2 a month. So, what are you waiting for? Become a member. Or don't. It's okay. Indeed. 15 all here on the Mboko serve. Alex Eala trying to get the re-break, but that's a winner down the line there from Mboko. 30-15. Mboko is in the groove right now. Rolando here letting us know he's watching in Paris. I am in Bonn in Western Germany. Do let us know where in the world you are tuning in from. Let us know in the live chat on YouTube or on Twitch or on any platform. Okay, 30-15, and Mboko to serve. Misses the first serve, but it must have been close. Even Victoria's a little surprised. Eala now inside the baseline, ready to pounce. Throws the ball up, but decides not to serve. Mboko here. Into the body. Good forehand return there from Alex. So backhand return. Backhand cross court here from Mboko into the forehand of Alex Eala. Backhand into the forehand of Mboko. Oh, it's 40-15. Eala missing that shot. Excuse me. Okay, Mboko here serving into the backhand of Eala. Has she missed that backhand return? She has. It was close, but no cigar. 3-all. Do hit that like button, by the way. And of course, if you are new to the channel, hit subscribe. We are getting very, very close now to 20,000 subscribers. So thank you to all 19,774 of you. Backhand from Eala, clips the net, lands in. Bit of luck there for Alex. Bit of luck there. Because Mboko misses the next shot and it's 15 love. Looks like Alex has got plenty of support in the crowd. Backhand return here from Mboko. And that's going to miss that forehand from Eala. So it's 30-15. Okay, forehand return from Mboko goes into the net. So it's 40-15. That was a little gift there, I would suggest. Okay, serve down the tee, backhand return, forehand from Eala into the backhand of Mboko. Of course, Eala is a lefty, Mboko is a right-handed player. Lovely backhand there from Victoria. Lovely forehand as well that set it up. 40-30. So, game point still low for Alex Eala. And she holds for 4-3. And we will take a quick break.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Thanks for tuning into this watch-along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Thanks for tuning into this watch-along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
All things tennis indeed. And Mboko's just put a backhand into the net, so it's 40-30. Sorry, just looking at some of your comments, Jake. But listen, let's enjoy this 3-match winning run while it lasts. Eala, by the way, getting to deuce. Talking of runs, Mboko and Eala, respectively, have both been on losing streaks this year. In fact, very recently, I think Eala broke maybe a 4-match losing streak, something like that. Eala as well, I think, has had a few losses in a row. Someone in the live chat can maybe check this. Do let me know in the live chat where you're tuning in from. Rolando has done so by telling me he's in Paris, in France. Of course, I'm in Germany. We've got a game point here for Mboko, but a double fault, meaning deuce. Game point here for Victoria Mboko. I'm not as angry as some United fans with Goldbridge, but I also don't really pay attention to his takes. Let's say that. So, yeah. Okay. Game point here for Mboko. Forehand return, forehand from Mboko, forehand from Goldbridge. What am I thinking of? Into the rally here. Game point. Lovely backhand there from Mboko. But what defense there? What attack? Eala still chasing. Mboko still chasing. Eala still chasing. She can't chase that down, can she? Yes, she can. But Mboko now should put this away. No, she doesn't. What a rally this is turning into. And how is Alex Eala won that rally? Wow. Deuce. So many times I thought that point was done, and yet it wasn't. Ultimately, it was a backhand error that ended that rally, but it was an incredible rally before that. Putting that right hamstring to the absolute test there, Alex, but moving around pretty well. Deuce. Serve down the tee misses. Second serve here for Alex Eala to look at and potentially get a second break in this set. She has been broken as well, so it's just one, would be just a one break advantage. It's a double fault from Victoria Mboko. So, break point, Alex Eala. Forehand return is good. Forehand Eala over the net. Backhand from Mboko going down the center of the court right now. Into the rally. Good depth there from Alex. Some slices. That slice from Mboko is not going to work. 5-3. Eala gets the break and will serve for the first set. Philippine flags up and aloft all round. 38 minutes on the clock. Eala 5-3 and will serve for the first set. Just reading the comment, Jake. Backhand return. Forehand from Eala is good. Too good. 15 love. Serve down the tee. Ace. Alex Eala. Everything is going her way right now. 30 love. Forehand return. No. Maybe she does. Yeah, maybe she knows, Jake. Do make sure you hit the like button, by the way, everybody. Forehand return. It's a soft serve, but Eala here in charge of this rally, is she? No, she's missed that. 30-15. Yep, just missed it, as we can see the replay there. Backhand return. Is it going to be long? It is. 40-15. And we're going to have 2 set points for Alex Eala. First service into the net. Winner of this match is going to be playing Callan Sky in the quarterfinals. Is that a double fault? No, but Mboko doesn't make the return. And Alex Eala holds and wins the first set by 6-3. So Eala gets the first set. Just going to show you on the screen the paths or path to glory potentially for these players that are involved here. But it's Eala who draws first blood in this round of 16 clash by winning that first set. What a path, by the way, it would be for Alex if she was to go on to take the title or get to the final or even the semis, because she's come through Katie Bolter. Today will be Victoria Mboko, and tomorrow it would be Anna Kalinskaya. Let's have a quick look at the stats on that first set. 2 aces from Alex, none from Victoria Mboko, 3 double faults from Mboko, 11 winners for Mboko, 6 for Alex Eala, 17 unforced errors. And the decisiveness in terms of breaking serve, Eala is 2 from 2 and Mboko 1 from 3. But 3 double faults for Mboko certainly didn't help. Alex, of course, breaking the Mboko serve on 2 separate occasions, albeit that she was also broken once herself, hence the scoreline. 6-3, she wins that first set. Mboko will serve first at the beginning of the second set, and we will take a quick break.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Questions. Do get them in the live chat, including this one, for example, from Jake here asking who's going to be on the streams in the next few days. Of course, we've got WTA Weekly tomorrow with Nick and a guest. We might have a stream in a few hours from the Paris Masters, so keep an eye out for that, should it take place. As for the WTA finals and the matches on Saturday, for example, by the way, Mboko has held serve for one love. Let me just have a quick look at the lineup tonight in Paris. I say tonight. It'll be this afternoon for many of you who are in North America. And if it's in the Philippines, it'll be the middle of the night or middle of the morning. Cerundolo Sinner could be interesting. Into the rally here. Smash from Eala is going to miss. Love 15. It was a really tricky smash, to be fair. But she mishit it, and it went well long. So, love 15. That backhand return is not going to land, so it's 15 all. It's going to get a different hat. I'll be back. Okay, back, ladies and gentlemen, and back to C, 30-15, Alex Eala. Good attacking play there from Alex. Wonderful backhand cross-court winner. Into the body, that serve. Backhand cross-court forehand from Mboko. Backhand win. Oh, my goodness me. That backhand winner down the line from Alex Eala was sensational. 40-15, 2 game points for the Filipina. Wow. Take that and party. 2 game points, Alex Eala. Backhand return, is that going to be long? Yes, it is. So it's 1 game all. Mboko speaking to the umpire about something. I don't know if she's going to have a medical timeout or just some attention between the third and fourth game, but that's still to come. 50 minutes on the clock. 1 game all at the beginning of the second set, with Eala winning the first by 6-3. Backhand return. Back forehand here from Mboko into the forehand of Eala. Forehand from Mboko cross court. Backhand from Eala down the line. Eala comes into the net. Doesn't put the volley away cleanly. She's going to have another volley, but that's not going to be done. So it's love 15. So it's 15 love for Mboko. Eala kind of played that point pretty well. She just wasn't quite decisive enough with her net play. Excuse me. Good serve down the tee there. Decent return, though, from Eala. She's into the rally right now. She's on the forehand. She's going big, trying to keep these points short. But she's not won the point yet. In fact, it's very much 50-50. But Eala changing direction. So is Mboko. So is Eala. So is Mboko. And Mboko misses on the forehand. 15 all. Both players there pushing each other from side to side, twisting and turning like a twisty-turny thing. 15 all. Ace down the tee, 30-15. Backhand return from Eala is going to miss, so it's 40-15. 2 game points for the Canadian. Oh, what a forehand return from Eala, 40-30. Hi, Donald. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that forehand's going to miss from Mboko and work deuce suddenly. So for what seemed to be a comfortable service hold for Mboko, now looks anything but at deuce. But she does bring up a game point. No doubt who the better server is, by the way. It's Victoria Mboko. But she was broken twice in that first set. A ruthless set from Alex. 2 breakpoint opportunities, 2 taken. Unreturned serve, 2-1. Change of ends. We will take a quick break.
Ready. Play.
And if you're wondering what this little thing is, well, let me tell you now, whether it be tea, coffee, or merely water, it tastes so much better from a talking tennis mug. And you know what? They can be yours if you wish to purchase one from our website. We've also got bags and stickers and hoodies and notebooks. Mira Andreeva. T-shirts as well, of course, coming in both black and white. And we've got a classic jumper for you as well, and many, many other things for you to purchase for excellent prices so you can look like some of the coolest people on the tour. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Indeed, and you rejoin us on serve in this second set. Eala will be serving at 1-2, but Eala won the first set by 6-3. She broke Mboko twice in that first set. She was broken once herself, but ultimately winning it 6-3. Players return to the court with Eala to serve. 3 double faults from Mboko in that first set, costing her. But she's got a tiny advantage in this second set, 2-1 on serve. Here is Eala about to serve her lefty serve. Where's she going with this? She is going down the tee, backhand return, forehand from Alex down the centre of the court. Just chest-like at the moment, just waiting for someone to make their move. Well, Alex moves it up a little bit. A moon ball there from Mboko, and eventually Mboko nets. So 15 love. Okay, where you go with this serve? Alex, you are going to go out wide. Backhand return is good from Mboko, but Alex reacts well. Now Alex is on the backhand cross court, but it's Mboko is in charge of this rally, moving Alex around. Alex defends with a moon ball. Backhand here from Mboko. That's the forehand from Alex. She had the chance to come to the net, didn't do so, maybe because of some other points. Drop shot doesn't work outright. Is she going to put this forehand away? No, she's not. Yes, she is. She doesn't put it away cleanly, but Mboko nets the volley. Maybe the tennis right now, in this particular game anyway, is not of the highest quality, but the tension and the drama is very much there. Thirty love. Mboko into the forehand of Mboko. Mboko on the forehand again. She's in charge of this rally. Backhand from Eala. Fighting. Now it's on the forehand of Alex. Backhand cross court from Mboko. Backhand cross court as well from Eala. It's a forehand, of course, because she's a lefty. Has she missed that forehand? I think she has. 30-15. Backhand, looped it up. Forehand from Eala cross court. Backhand from Mboko. Net cord. A little bit lucky there for Victoria. Now is she going to be able to pass Alex? She is. Or she missed. No, she does pass, I think. A little bit of a discussion here as to whether that ball landed in. I didn't hear the electronic line calling. According to the ELO, or the ELC even, I should say, it landed out. So it's 40-15. 2 game points for Alex Eala. Forehand return. Forehand from Eala into the backhand of Mboko. Defended well, but it's gone out. So it's a game for Alex Eala. 2 games all. Over 100 people watching on YouTube right now. Please do hit that like button. And if you haven't done so already, click subscribe. 30 love here for Mboko on her serve. Forehand from Alex into the forehand of Mboko. Drop shot from Eala, bringing Mboko into the net, but that's a nice forehand winner there from Victoria. 40 love. Forehand return, backhand from Mboko. It's a winner. She holds for 3-2. And we will take a quick break.
Ready. Play.
How has life changed since that Miami run for you? Or has it not changed at all?
A lot has changed technically, but I don't really feel, at the same time, not much has changed. It's hard to explain. I've had the same work ethic since I was young, so nothing in terms of how I go about my day has really changed. Of course, there's a big difference between last month and this month in terms of my results, my ranking, but when you focus on the things that I need to focus on, there's nothing much. Nothing much. Yeah.
Do you feel any more pressure?
I think it's normal to feel some pressure after a big run like this. But tennis is a game that has a lot of pressure in whichever moment that you're in your life, and I think that I've done the best I could with my mentality and talking with my team about how I can handle it, and hopefully that shows on court.
The win over Iga, is that the best moment of your career so far, would you say?
Of course. I think all of those, all the wins that week, and even the match against Jessica was each such important moments in my life.
Yeah, sure. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Eala here serving at 2-3. It's going to be a second serve for Victoria Mboko to look at as well. Backhand return into the backhand of Eala. Now it's on Alex's forehand. It's a decent forehand down the line, but it's not going to win the point outright. And Mboko defends it well. And Mboko defending. Eala with a drop shot volley. That's still in the rally. And Mboko's going to win it, I think. Yes, she is. Incredibly, Mboko winning that point. Love 15, and just how important might that be? And Mboko was on the defense throughout that rally, and then suddenly at the end, she chases that ball down, lofts it over Eala's head. Eala was able to get a racket on it. It was enough to keep the ball in play, but once that was there, it was sitting for Mboko to hit the shot. It wasn't an outright winner, but ultimately she wins the point. Love 15. Second serve as well here for Mboko to look at. Backhand cross court. Forehand from Eala. Backhand from Mboko. Good depth on that. And Eala goes long. It's love 30. Perilous moments here for Alex in this second set. We've yet to have a break of serve in the second set. We had 3 in the first. 2 went the way of Alex Eala and 1 the way of Victoria Mboko. Oh, lovely volley there from Eala at the net. 15-30. Okay, 15-30 here. Eala to serve. Misses the first serve by some margin. So second serve here. Backhand return is a winner from Mboko. 15-40. 2 break points for the Canadian. Forehand return. Backhand from Eala. Coming into the net, Alex. She's going to miss that passing shot on Mboko, so it's 30-40. Backhand from Eala. Eala comes into the net, does she? Oh, I think she's missed the volley. She has. And Mboko breaks. Eala not decisive enough there. A bit of hesitancy cost her dearly. And it's a break for Victoria Mboko. 4-2, the Canadian leads. Can she consolidate? We're about to find out. So, Mboko to serve. 4-2. 15 love as well. Is that a decisive twist in this match? It was a good serve from Mboko, and it was a +1 winner on the backhand side. Is that the momentum shift that the Canadian has been seeking? It may well be, at least for this set. 4-2, 15 love. Forehand return is good from Alex, but it's a good backhand there from Mboko. Backhand cross court into the forehand of Eala. Backhand from Mboko goes into the net, 15 all. Hold your horses, says Alex Eala. This set is not done yet. Serve down the tee. Backhand cross court from Mboko. Forehand cross court from Eala. Backhand from Eala. Cross court. Forehand slice there. Defensive shot from Mboko. Drop shot from Eala is not going to be good enough. Those drops haven't really worked today, but she should win this point. She should win this point. She does win this point. 15-30. The drop shots have not been great for Alex today, but it did at least assist her in winning that point. $15-30. A mini threat right now to the Mboko serve. But it's an ace out wide, 40-15. Sorry, 30 all, I should say. 30 all. Wasn't the fastest of serves, 162 kilometers an hour, but did the job. 30 all. Mboko here serving. Let's get to at least 100 likes on this video. I don't know how many we got so far. Maybe we've got 100 already. I don't know. Backhand down the line from Eala. Backhand down the middle from Eala. Is she going to be able to create a great break point here? That's shots like that will help, but Mboko defends well. Mboko defends well. Oh, it's a break point opportunity for Alex Eala after Mboko puts that backhand into the net. It was probably easier than some of the other shots that she had. So, break point opportunity here for Alex Eala. Can she take it? She's had 2 so far in the match, and she took both of them. Is she going to be ruthless and take this third one? 30-40, and Mboko serving. Forehand return. Backhand from Mboko. Backhand from Eala down the centre of the court. Both players staying down the centre of the court right now, but hitting the ball with such venom. Cross court here from Eala. Slice from Mboko. Forehand from Eala. Eala thought about coming into the net, but didn't do so. And she's going to miss the backhand. Deuce. She had a chance to come into the net there and didn't take it. I thought that was a great chance for Alex to attack. But anyway, deuce. Second serve here for Alex to look at after the first serve from Mboko goes into the net. Do hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. Also, write in the live chat, where in the world are you tuning in from? Okay, forehand here from Mboko. Is Eala going to run this down? She is, but I think it's going to be a volley winner, is it? Yes, it is from Mboko. So a game point for the Canadian. Advantage Mboko. It'll be a huge advantage if she was to hold serve here and take a 5-2 lead. Mboko misses the first serve. Second serve here for Alex Eala. Staring down the barrel of a 5-2 deficit. Second serve on Mboko. Forehand turn. Backhand into the forehand of Eala. Good cross-court forehand that was from Alex. Well defended by Mboko. Is Alex, though, going to put this away? She is. Deuce. Deuce, ladies and gentlemen. Good attacking play there from Alex. She had a break point already in this game. Can she create another on the Mboko serve? I feel like she needs it as well, because 5-2 would be not good. Backhand return from Eala goes long, and we've got another game point for Victoria Mboko. She screams with delight after that one. Delight and relief in equal measure. Game point for Victoria Mboko to take that 5-2 lead I was just highlighting. We had 3 breaks of serve in the first set. 2 went the way of Alex and 1 Victoria Mboko. We've had 1 break of serve in the second. It's gone the way of Mboko. Game point here. Where's she going to do with this serve? She's missed the first serve. That might just be enough for Alex to help her win this point. So, second serve here. Into the body. Forehand here from Mboko cross court. Eala in all sorts of trouble. She loses the point, and Mboko takes a 5-2 lead. We'll take a quick break and then we'll be back. They have never met before, and at just 20 years old, Alex Eala has already made waves on the WTA Tour. Known for her heavy topspin, lefty angles, and relentless fighting spirit, Eala thrives on high-intensity rallies and never backs down from a challenge. She's been steadily climbing the rankings and is surely going to be entering the top 50 in the world sooner rather than later. She's been gaining experience against established names such as Iga Swiatek and Jessica Pegula.
this year, and many others, Yelena Ostapenko, etc. And she's been proving she belongs on the big stage. Her ability to adapt mid-match and her mental toughness make her a dangerous opponent for anyone. As for Greet Minnen, who'll be on the other side of the net, she's one of Belgium's most consistent players. Minnen is a clean ball striker, is very good on the hard and the grass courts, and this match, of course, will be on the hard courts. She has a reliable backhand down the line and a strong baseline game. She has more tour level experience than Eala, which could play a factor in pressure moments. Her calmness under fire and ability to construct points patiently do give her a tactical edge over Alex, especially in slower conditions like those in Suzhou.
Okay, the conditions right now in this moment of the match are certainly favouring Victoria Mboko. She leads 5-2 in this second set as she seeks a third set to force it to a third set at least. Eala in a bit of trouble here, 2-5 down in the second set. She was able to win the first set 6-3. Let's see if Eala can hold serve here. 2-5. Forehand return from Mboko goes into the net. That was a bit of a gift, I would suggest, because that was a very attackable return. Mboko doesn't make it, and it's 15 love. Backhand return. Forehand from Eala goes into the net. 15 all. Do hit that like button. And of course, if you are new to the channel, hit subscribe. $15 all here. Eala serving. Second serve for Mboko to look at. She's 3 points away from winning the second set. Is she going to be 2 points away at the end of this point? Eala on the attack, and Mboko defending. And she puts that ball long, 30-15. Misses the first serve, does Alex? So, Eala to serve here. 30-15, 2-5. Backhand there from Eala into the forehand of Mboko. Forehand from Eala. Backhand cross court. Forehand from Eala. Backhand from Mboko. Backhand to backhand right now. Now it's on the forehand of Alex. Decent depth from both players. Really good play there from Mboko, is it? No, she's missed. 40-15. Just out. Two game points here for Alex Eala. Down the tee. Backhand return is good from Mboko. Eala defends, but Mboko puts that away. 40-30. Okay. But forehand return there from Mboko is long. So Eala holds. She's just holding her chest right now. I hope she's okay. Yeah, I think she is. Okay. 3-5. Sorry, 5-3. And Mboko serving for the second set. Goes on the tee with that first serve. Can she put that first shot away? She can. 15 love. Excuse me. So 15 love. And Mboko serving. Ace. 30 love. Boom, boom. Mboko right now. 30 love. She's close to winning this first set. Second set, I should say. It's now 40 love after an unreturned serve. So 3 set points for Victoria Mboko. And she does it. 6 games to 3. And Mboko takes that second set. We are going to a third set, ladies and gentlemen. And I will be with you very soon.
Hey, thanks for taking the time to, well, you haven't got any choice, actually. I'm just talking at you, if you like. But I'm here also to present to you why I think it's not a bad idea and not that expensive as well if you become a member. And this is how you can do it, and this is what you can gain. So if we look here at the Talking Tennis sort of homepage, if you like, on YouTube, we can see this little button here which says join. It is also pinned in the live chat as well, and you can also, I think, see it just below most of our videos, certainly the live ones and so on. Now, why is it a good idea to join and become a member? Well, in the live chat, you can add little funny things, you can add emojis and all sorts of things, but possibly more importantly, you can get to access some live videos, such as this one here, where we look back on the last sort of few moments from the Billie Jean King Cup. So there are little bonuses such as this one, but there are many, many more. And in fact, if we have a quick look at all of the members only stuff, I repeat, you will see very, very quickly some of the top stuff that we've had for members only over the last 12 months since the channel began. Remember, these videos are for members only. You can become a member from as little as about $2 a month, €2 a month, £2 a month, something like that. There are various different things. Oh, and by the way, you'll also be supporting the channel. So it's a win-win-win-win scenario. Let me just show you some of the members only stuff. For example, we've got an exclusive little clip there talking to Laura Siegmund, Laura Tsurenko, her encore interview, some doubles footage there from Monastir, the Germany press conference pre-tournament Billie Jean King Cup, Claire Burrell talking as well to the media in her press conference in Monastir, Storm Hunter and Alicia Parks interview, Rebecca Masarova, her press conference, Coco Gauff exclusive for members only, albeit it was in Madrid, but these are just some of the things, some of the interviews and etc. Like Lestien here, a chat with him, Emma Navarro, and so on and so forth. So many little bonus videos available for just €2 a month. So, what are you waiting for? become a member. Or don't. It's okay.
Okay, still having a time out at the end of this set. So we will continue our break for a little bit longer. Let's hear from Alex Eala reflecting on her incredible win over Iga Swiatek.
Ready. Play.
How has life changed since that Miami run for you, or has it not changed at all?
A lot has changed technically, but I don't really feel, at the same time, not much has changed. It's hard to explain. I've had the same work ethic since I was young, so nothing in terms of how I go about my day has really changed. Of course, there's a big difference between last month and this month in terms of my results, my ranking, but when you focus on the things that I need to focus on, there's nothing much. Nothing much. Yeah.
Do you feel any more pressure?
I think it's normal to feel some pressure after a big run like this. But tennis is a game that has a lot of pressure in whichever moment that you're in your life, and I think that I've done the best I could with my mentality and talking with my team about how I can handle it, and hopefully that shows on court.
The win over Iga, is that the best moment of your career so far, would you say?
Of course. I think all of those, all the wins that week, and even the match against Jessica was each such important moments in my life.
Yeah, sure.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Okay, so Mboko is back on the court. I don't see Alex Eala just yet. They both took a little breather at the end of that second set. So where is it at right now? I make Mboko the favorite. In fact, I did tip her to win this encounter in 3 sets. Let's see if that manifests itself. Do let me know in the live chat. Who do you think is winning from here? On YouTube, you'll see that little live chat that various people are commenting in. Just write Mboko or Eala. $19,786 subscribers. We are very close to the 20,000 mark. If you could just click subscribe, that would be amazing. Okay, Eala hit a serve into the backhand of Mboko. Backhand now to backhand rally. In fact, it's a backhand that falls down for Mboko going into the net. So 15 love for Alex Eala here in Hong Kong for this decisive, crucial third set. Backhand return there. Forehand cross court from Eala. Forehand out. It's going to go long from Mboko. So 30 love. Eala had a break back point, didn't she, in that second set? And I think she was just a bit hesitant in some of her choices. And I think it cost her the game. How important will that hesitancy prove to be? We'll see. 30 love. Second serve here from Mboko to look at. She is ready to attack this. Double fault. I think it's the first double fault of the match for Eala, so it's 30-15. Good to see Lux and Ryan in the live chat. Do let me know, everyone, where you are tuning in from. I'm in Western Germany. Let me know which country or city in the world you are watching. Oh, back-to-back double faults for Alex Eala, and it's 30 all. Forehand from Eala. Ooh, it's a good forehand, but good defending there from Mboko, but that's going to go long, 40-30. Game point for Alex Eala. Hey, Ismael Ramos. Ismael is watching in the Philippines. Wonderful to have you on board today. I'm in Germany. Do let me know in the live chat, other people, where you're tuning from. Ismail, can you do me a favor and hit that like button? And if you haven't, Ismail, already subscribed, can you click the subscribe button? It's totally free. And you'll be able to keep up to date with all things tennis, including Alex Eala content, such as this, and such as that big hold of serve to begin this third set. Eala holds for 1-love. So, change of ends. Mboko serving here. Backhand cross court from Mboko is too good. 15-love. 15-love for the Canadian. We've had 4 breaks of serve so far in this match, 2 from each player. Great, we've got a new subscriber here from the Philippines, which is Fiona. Wonderful to have you on board. I'm guessing you are supporting Alex Eala today. 15 all, by the way. Ooh, low net clearance there from Eala. Backhand from Eala. Could have come into that, but didn't do so. Staying on the backhand. Now it's on her forehand, Alex, going cross court. Still on the forehand of Eala. On the backhand here from Mboko. Forehand from Eala clips the net, but she stays in the point. But Eala puts that backhand winner away. 30-15. Clenched fist from the Canadian, knowing how important that point was. Fiona has voted for Alex. There's a poll, as you can see in the live chat on YouTube, as to who you think is going to win. I'm guessing it's pretty decisive for Alex Eala, but that would just be a guess. Mboko has her fans too. 30-15. Mboko here serving. The right-handed Mboko against the left-handed Eala. First serve goes into the net. So a second serve here for Alex Eala to look at. She's just inside the baseline, ready to pounce. What a pounce that is, and what a forehand return from Alex Eala. 30 all. for serve down the tee. It's a good serve from Mboko. She's in charge at this point, and she puts the forehand away. 40-30 for Mboko to level things up in this third set. She was in charge at that point from the minute she hit that serve down the tee, and she put the forehand +1 winner away. That's the 14th forehand winner for Mboko in this match. That first serve goes long, so a second serve here for Alex Eala to look at. Forehand return from Eala's really good. Too good. Deuce. Applying the pressure is Alex Eala now in this game. Remember, she was at 15-30. Then it went 40-30 for Mboko, and now it's at deuce, ladies and gentlemen. So, Mboko to serve. Ball up, serve down, into the net. Second serve here for Alex to look at. She's done very well on the second serve returns in this game so far. Can she do so again? Let's see. Oh, wow. That second serve was well out from Mboko. It's a double fault from the Canadian. And it's advantage Alex Eala. A break point for the Filipina to take a 2-love lead in this third set. Good serve there, though, from Mboko. Really good serve, and Eala can't deal with it. It's deuce again. Deuce, ladies and gentlemen. Please do hit the like button, by the way. And if you haven't already done so, hit subscribe. Okay, Mboko here serving. Down, out wide. Ace. Game point now for Victoria Mboko. Okay, with this tee, serve down the tee, backhand return, forehand from Mboko, forehand from Eala, backhand there from Mboko, backhand from Eala down the line, Mboko on the defense. She can't defend that. Deuce. I could be wrong, but I think we're going to reach 19,800 subscribers very, very shortly. So come and join the party and hit subscribe. Deuce here on the Mboko serve. Down the tee, misses just. That was a much faster serve from Victoria, but it didn't land in. 180 kilometers an hour, that one. Just missed that one. Down the tee, that serve. Where's she going to go with this second serve? Backhand return is decent from Eala, but that's a really good shot from Mboko, and Eala can't deal with it. It's another game point for Victoria Mboko. She's fended off one break point as well in this game. But can she get the game here to get it to 1-1? Let's see. Mboko's serving. Where are you going with this? Into the body. Decent return from Eala. Oh, okay. I think it's going to be a second serve. That body serve did not land in. Look where Eala is on the court. She's like almost a meter inside the court to receive this one. Backhand return is good. And it's good. Very good. Deuce. Woo. She's stepping in even more on the court right now. Okay, Mboko to serve. Where you go with this serve? Backhand return from Eala. Backhand from Mboko. Forehand from Eala is going to miss. It's going to go wide. Going to be another game point for Victoria Mboko. for 1 game all. Backhand here from Eala into the backhand of Mboko. Eala on the attack. That's a really good forehand from Alex. Forehand winner. We know just how many incredible forehand winners we've had from Mboko. Well, there's one from Alex Eala, and we're back to deuce. First serve is into the net. Second serve here for Eala to look at. Double fault, Victoria Mboko. Double fault. You just wonder if it's these impressive returns from Alex that put Mboko off there. She went big on the second serve, perhaps as a result, but she went too big. And we're going to have a break point opportunity for Alex Eala once more. Second one of this game. First serve doesn't land in. Second serve here, Mboko. Forehand block return. Slice from Mboko. Run around forehand for Eala. Now it's Eala on the backhand. Change of direction. She changes direction with... but she's missed. Eala's missed that shot. I thought it landed in, but it must have been close. But Eala goes long, and it's deuce again. Okay, Mboko is serving. Second serve as well. Eala with a return. I think she's just missed that return. She has. Was very close. But she does miss. So, advantage Victoria Mboko. Second serve here for Eala to look at. Look how far she is. Look how far she is inside that baseline. Double fault again. You do wonder if this is distracting Mboko. It's kind of a two-pronged attack in that to that effect. Oh, Mboko's going to miss that backhand. It's going to go to the tram line. We're going to have another break point for Alex Eala. Woo, what a game this is turning into, ladies and gentlemen. Must be pushing 10 minutes, this game. It's the third break point of this game for Alex Eala. Is she going to be able to take it? Third time lucky. Let's see. Third time might be a charm. First serve goes into the net. So that's a good start in terms of this moment. Second serve. But this time Eala standing behind the baseline. Very interesting. Now she comes inside. Okay, we're into the rally right now. Forehand from Eala across court. Backhand from Mboko. Forehand from Eala goes into the net. And we're back to deuce, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if Eala regrets her return position on that serve behind the baseline. I mean, it's an interesting way of mixing things up. I don't know if that's her making these decisions or whether she's told that that might help. Let's see anyway. Mboko here serving at deuce. Backhand return from Alex. Forehand from Mboko. Forehand from Eala. Forehand from Mboko goes into the net. Another break point for Alex Eala. It's the fourth one of this game. Just 200 subscribers away right now from 20,000 subscribers. So thank you for all of you who have subscribed. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so now. Okay, serve from Mboko goes long. Second serve for Eala to look at. Eala, get inside that baseline. Very good, Alex. That's it. That's the right position to be in. Double fault from Mboko. Again, a double fault from Victoria. And we've got the break of serve. It is Alex Eala who draws first blood in this third set. She leads by 2 games to love. She has the break. 1 set all. Just a 1 break differential in both of the first 2 sets. And now it is a break advantage for Alex Eala in the third. So, big moment is that. Is that going to be significant? Well, a hold of serve here for Alex will make us think it might be. Okay. So, 2 love, Eala serving. Backhand return. Forehand from Eala. Forehand from Mboko goes into the net. 15 love. Lots of excited people in the live chat saying, go, Alex. And pretty much everyone is saying it. Finn Fiona, by the way, is saying how nervous she feels right now. Second serve, though, for Mboko to look at here. After the first serve from Alex goes into the net. Backhand return. Forehand from Eala going up the line. Is that a winner? I think it is. Cool, that was close. No, it just went out. 15 all. Block return from Mboko. Forehand from Eala. Eala comes into the net. Is she going to put this volley away? No, she's not. Mboko, is she going to put this volley away? No, she's not. Is she going to put this smash away? Yes, she is. 30-15. Big point, that one. For Alex to win. Daniel Altmaier is up a break in the first set on Felix Auger-Aliassime. Vacherot beat Cam Noy last night. Okay. Backhand return from Mboko is really good. Really good from Victoria Mboko. 30 all. Okay, down the tee. Backhand return from Mboko. Forehand from Eala. Oh, has that forehand gone long from Alex? Yes, it has. We've got a break point now, all of a sudden, for Victoria Mboko to get it back on serve in this third set. Into the body there on that serve. Backhand from Eala into the forehand of Mboko. Backhand cross court from Eala is good. She's in charge of this rally, but maybe she's ceded that advantage. She comes into the net. Can she put the volley away? She can't. Mboko there. What a volley there, though, from Mboko. Sorry, from Alex Eala. Deuce. Whew. Forehand return. Forehand there from Eala. Backhand from Mboko. Forehand from Eala cross court. That's going to go out. It's going to be another break point for Victoria Mboko. So, second break point of this game for Victoria Mboko. Second serve as well for Mboko to look at. Where are you going with this serve, Alex? You are going to throw the ball up, but you're not going to hit it. So a misplaced ball toss, so to speak there. Okay, Eala, throw the ball up this time. This time it lands in. Backhand return. Forehand from Eala looped up. Backhand from Mboko. Forehand from Eala goes into the net. We've got the break back for Victoria Mboko. 2-1. We're back on serve. And we'll take a quick break.
Ready. Play.
I would have been a bit more interested in Iga playing Sarah Bailek because it kind of would have been like if Eala had good clay footwork. And, you know, Świątek really struggled against Eala in Madrid, even though that, you know, technically really shouldn't have happened if you just think about their games. And of course, she lost to her in Miami, but, you know, that's hardcore. I guess that's more acceptable. But yeah, I think that would have been a little bit more interesting because that would be a match where you're like thinking maybe if Iga doesn't start well, maybe she just starts making all these errors and basically trying to force the point to end too early. Whereas Christian just has a more, you know, usual, regular game. Like there's nothing that she can't throw a curveball at Iga. And he probably needs to do it a little bit at least to get her into that panic mode she's been in recently.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
So to the right of the umpire's chair, from the Philippines, Alexandra Eala. Alexandra is the world number 74 and came through 2 rounds of qualifying last weekend to make the main draw. Alexandra is 20 years old and she had a brilliant run to the semi-finals at the Miami Open back in March. So far this week, Alexandra has defeated Lucia Bronzetti of Italy, Yelena Ostapenko from Latvia, Ukraine's Diana Yastremska, and Barbara Kracheva of France to take her place in today's Lexus Eastbourne Open final. And to the left of the umpire chair from Australia, Maya Joyce. Maya is just 90 years old and already ranked at number 51 in the world. Maya won her first WTA Tour title from Rabat in Morocco.
Okay, so we are now into this fourth game of the set, and it's Mboko serving, and Eala has won the first point on the Mboko serve. So it is love 15. We are approaching the 2-hour mark for this encounter. Mboko hitting her 41st unforced error. The winner of this match in the quarterfinal will play Anna Kalinskaya. Kalinskaya winning in straight sets earlier today. Anyway, love 15 here on the Mboko serve. It's going to be a second serve for Eala to look at. She's inside the baseline. Backhand from Mboko. Backhand cross court there. Backhand forehand now from Eala cross court as well. Both players going cross court. Eala mixing up a little bit by going down the line. Now it's down the middle of the court. Mboko, good shot there on the backhand side. Mboko on the attack. Mboko on the attack. We're still into the rally though. We're back at neutral now. Eala goes for the drop shot. Doesn't work. Eala there. That was a wrong choice, I feel. Mboko putting it away. 15 all. I mean, Mboko's far back, I know, but You got to do a better drop shot than that. Anyway, 15 all. Plenty of support for Eala in the live chat. Please do hit that like button on this video, by the way. 15 all. Mboko there. Now on the Eala forehand. Good depth there from Alex. Eala maintaining the rally there. That slice from Mboko. I think they clipped a net cord as well. That shot from Eala. A little bit fortune there for Alex. And then the slice from Mboko goes in the net, perhaps as a result. 15-30. This match now entering a crucial stage. We are on serve. We have had one break of serve each for these two players in this third set. That return, it was a good serve from Mboko, and the return lands out. So it's 30 all. Good serve down the tee. No, didn't land in. So 30 all, second serve here. Mboko, where you go with this serve? Second serve here. I think you're going to go long. You have gone long. It's another double fault for Victoria Mboko. I think it's the 8th for Mboko in this match. We've got a break point now for Alex Eala. First serve goes into the net from Mboko. That doesn't bode well. Second serve here. Eala inside the baseline. Been so effective from that position today. The return, though, we're into the rally. It's a good forehand there from Mboko. And that forehand from Eala is going to land out. So we are at deuce. Well. Deuce once again. Remember, the service game that Eala broke in was a very lengthy game. And I think she did so maybe on her 4th breakpoint opportunity. Deuce here anyway. Interesting serve there from Mboko. Really good serve out wide. But anyway, we're at neutral right now. But there's maybe a slight advantage here for Alex Eala in the rally. She's coming into the net. She's attacking. She's attacking. She's attacking. She's got a smash. She's attacking. She puts it away. Breakpoint Alex Eala. Clenched fists all round from the crowd. Showing their allegiance for Alex. She came into the net, wasn't decisive with that first volley, but the second one with a smash wasn't an easy smash for the diminutive Filipina, but she put it away. She clenches her fist, and so do the crowd. Breakpoint number 2 in this game. Forehand return from Alex. Backhand from Mboko is going to be a winner. Deuce. This time it's Mboko's turn to be decisive. We're back to deuce. No lacking in bravery from Mboko there. Okay, Mboko is serving out wide. Backhand return from Eala is going to go long, and it's going to be a game point for Victoria Mboko. She screams with delight, does the Canadian. She knows how important these points are right now as the match enters its final decisive phase. Mboko here serving. Game point for the Canadian. Where's she going with this serve? She's going to land it in. Forehand return from Eala is pretty decent. We're into the rally here. Eala changing direction. Eala changing direction with great effect. And Mboko does defend it, but eventually Eala puts that ball away, and it is deuce. We have almost 500 people watching on YouTube right now, and approximately 300 of you, maybe even 400 of you, have not subscribed. So please hit that subscribe button. Okay, deuce. Backhand from Eala is pretty good. It's landing in. Backhand from Mboko is pretty good too. Backhand to backhand. That's on the forehand of Eala. Backhand from Mboko. Is that going to go long? It is. It is going to go long from Mboko. And we're going to have another break point for Alex Eala to take a 3-1 lead. $19,802 subscribers. Thank you very much for all of you who have subscribed. Okay, forehand here from Mboko. Forehand from Eala. Crucial moment in this match. Eala defending. Backhand from Mboko. Backhand from Eala's pretty big. Forehand defensive shot there from Mboko. She's going to have to defend again. She does defend again. But Eala puts the volley away. And she breaks for 3-1 in this third set. All sorts of dancing going on in the crowd right now. So 3-1, Alex Eala. She has the break again. It's this. We've had 4 games so far. And I think we've had just one hold of serve, and that was from Alex to begin this third set as she talks to her team. Alex Eala here serving. 3-1. Can she consolidate that break and get to 4-1 in this set? If she does, it might well be decisive. Hello, Jojo, by the way. Welcome. Or Jope, I should say. Sorry, Jope. Well, Jope, Joe. Anyway, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard to everybody, by the way. Hi to Rupert as well, I could see in the live chat. Rowena as well. Down the tee, backhand return from Mboko. Can Eala consolidate that break? Let's see. She's yet to get to a 3-game advantage in this set. She's had chances to, having broken Mboko twice. Very much into the rally here. Mboko defending pretty well. Eala comes into the net, and that backhand slice cross passing attempt from Mboko is not going to work. 15 love, Alex Eala. Okay. 15 love. Eala here serving. Backhand return from Mboko. Forehand from Eala. Forehand from Mboko. Forehand from Eala again. Forehand now to forehand again. Left-handed forehand down the line from Eala. Is well defended by Mboko. Eala comes into the net. She should put this volley away. She does put this volley away. Okay, Eala here serving. 30 love. Into the net on the first serve. So second serve for Mboko to look at. Oh, we've got someone here supporting Alex from the UK in London. Second serve here, Eala. Backhand return from Mboko is pretty good. Eala backhand. Forehand now from Eala looped up. It's going to land in. It's a good moon ball from Alex. Backhand cross court from Mboko. Forehand cross court from Eala. It's difficult to tell who's up in this rally. I think they both have their chances. Eala drop shot is going to work this time. Well done, Alex Eala. 40 love. I say this time so often today for Alex, actually. The drop shot has not been an effective tactic. On that occasion, it very much was, with an outright winner. And Mboko wasn't able to chase that down. So 3 game points for a 4-1 lead for Alex Eala. Okay, Eala here serving. 3 game points. Where are you going with this serve? You're going to go down the tee, but it doesn't land in. Outright clean. Okay, Eala here to serve. Backhand return. And that shot from Eala is going to go long, 40-15. Oh, that forehand from Mboko is going to miss. And Eala gets that 4-1 lead. Huge advantage she has now in this deciding set. Will it prove to be decisive? We will take a quick break and then we will find out.
Ready? Play.
How has life changed since that Miami run for you? Or has it not changed at all?
A lot has changed technically, but I don't really feel, at the same time, not much has changed. It's hard to explain. I've had the same work ethic since I was young, so nothing in terms of how I go about my day has really changed. Of course, there's a big difference between last month and this month in terms of my results, my ranking, but when you focus on the things that I need to focus on, there's nothing much. Nothing much. Yeah.
Do you feel any more pressure?
I think it's normal to feel some pressure after a big run like this. But tennis is a game that has a lot of pressure in whichever moment that you're in your life, and I think that I've done the best I could with my mentality and talking with my team about how I can handle it, and hopefully that shows on court.
The win over Iga, is that the best moment of your career so far, would you say?
Of course. I think all of those, all the wins that week and even the match against Jessica was each such important moments in my life.
Yeah, sure. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Okay, Mboko here serving at 1-4, and she has won the first 2 points on her serve in this game. A couple of good serves there from Victoria. So it's 30-love for the Canadian. We have smashed that 19,800 mark in terms of subscribers. We are getting very close to 20,000 right now. Another good serve from Mboko, +1 winner, 40-love for the Canadian. The number 3 seed. By the way, Alex Eala, with her win over Katie Bolter in the previous round, has broken into the top 50 for the first time. She's ranked currently in the live rankings at 50. (4-2) anyway, and Mboko holds some really good serves there from Victoria. So it is 4-2 Alex Eala. The Filipina steps up to serve here at 4-2. She has, of course, got that crucial break advantage. Can she hold on to it with this service game? It's a good serve down the tee and a wonderful +1 forehand winner there for Alex Eala. 15-love. Backhand return. Forehand from Eala. Backhand from Mboko. Forehand from Eala. Backhand from Mboko. Backhand to Eala. Forehand Mboko winner. 30. It's 15 all. Mboko's not done yet. Not by a long shot. Okay, Eala, first serve into the net. So a second serve for Victoria Mboko to look at. Block return. Eala comes into the net, but is she going to be passed? Wonderful volley there from Alex Eala. Lovely anticipation as well from the Filipina. She puts that left-handed forehand volley away. 30-15. Backhand return from Mboko. Lands in. What a good return from the Canadian. 30 all. First serve is long from Eala. So a second serve for Victoria Mboko to look at. Backhand return from Mboko. Forehand from Eala. Backhand from Mboko is big. Backhand from Eala is also big. Forehand now from Eala into the forehand of Mboko as they go down the middle of the court, trading blows. Forehand here from Eala and a cross court. Really good depth there from Mboko. Thought Mboko might go for the drop shot there. She didn't. We're into the rally though still. Eala hanging on, but that's a backhand winner down the line from Mboko. Break point, Victoria Mboko. Break point, Victoria Mboko. Is she going to get back on serve here in this set? Okay, forehand return from Mboko. Forehand from Eala's going to go long. It's 4-3. We are back on serve. We'll take a quick break.
Ready? Play.
I would have been a bit more interested in Iga playing Sarah Bailek, because it kind of would have been like if Eala had good clay footwork, and Świątek really struggled against Eala in Madrid, even though that technically really shouldn't have happened if you just think about their games. And of course she lost to her in Miami, but that's hardcore. I guess that's more acceptable. But yeah, I think that would have been a little bit more interesting, because that would be a match where you're like thinking maybe if Iga doesn't start well, maybe she just starts making all these errors and basically trying to force the point to end too early. Whereas Christian just has a more, usual, regular game. Like there's nothing that she can't throw a curveball at Iga. And you probably need to do it a little bit at least to get her into that panic mode she's been in recently.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back on serve. We just saw some images of the Hong Kong night skyline there. Back here, though, on the center court. Who is going to take the spoils? We are on serve here, and Mboko's serving. It's an ace down the tee. How is the match going, Jake? Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know if you can see on the screen, but we've had 8 double faults from Victoria Mboko, and it has certainly aided and abetted Alex Eala's chances in this encounter. We've had quite a few breaks of serve. We had 2 for Alex in the first set and 1 for Mboko. In the second set, we just had 1 break of serve, and it was enough for Mboko to win the set. In this final set, though, we had a 4-1 advantage for Alex Eala, but it is perhaps going to be 4-all very quickly. And we've had lots of breaks of serve here as well. I think we've had 2 each in this third set. Second serve here for Alex Eala to look at 15 love. Oh, missed by a long way. Talking of the double faults, there's a 9th double fault from Victoria Mboko. And I would not be surprised if she reaches double fingers before this match ends. Good serve down the tee there, though. It's going to be a +1 winner. It is 30-15. Wonderful backhand return there from Alex, but it's not going to win the point outright. We're still into the rally. Nice shot down the line there from Mboko. Good depth from Eala. Oh, but that's a wayward shot from Alex. Well out. 40-15 and 2 game points for Victoria Mboko. Good serve from Mboko, unreturned. She clenches her fist, and we are now equal at 4-all in this deciding set. Well. Eala had a 4-1 advantage, and that has disappeared very quickly. On serve, 4-all. Eala to serve, 4-all. Here we go. Eala serving. Where's she going to go with this serve? Goes on the tee. Backhand return. Backhand from Eala into the backhand of Mboko. It's a backhand winner from Victoria Mboko. She is in the zone right now, is the Canadian. 15, or love 15. Eala is going to have to arrest this slide somehow, because she's lost 3 games in a row, and it's now love 15 on her serve. Backhand return from Mboko's really good. Really good. Mboko, backhand winner down the line. Love 30. Is the Canadian making her move in this decisive moment? Love 30. And that was all about the return, and Eala was well out of the court there as a result. Do please hit the like button, and if you haven't already done so, hit subscribe. Mboko here with a forehand to Eala, backhand from Mboko, forehand Eala's. Is that too long? Or did that land in from Eala? Yes, it landed in, and it was big, and it was decisive, and it was important. 15-30. She screams, knowing just how important that was. She put all of her mind, body, and soul into that one. Come on, she says. Come on. Come on, indeed. 15-30. Where you go with this serve? You are going to go out wide. Now it's on the Eala. Oh, good serve from Eala. 30-all. So from love 30, she gets to 30-all. These are the crucial moments that are probably going to decide this match. The first serve points won percentage for Alex Eala is at 68. So 68% of her first serves won. Okay, Eala, where are you going with this serve? You're going to miss it out wide. Second serve for Mboko to look at. 30-all. Is it going to be a game point or a break point? We don't want a double fault here. Backhand return from Mboko. Forehand from Eala. Forehand from Mboko. Nice shots down the center of the court from both players right now. Now it's Eala moving it cross court, and Mboko puts her forehand into the net. It's 40-30, Alex Eala. Game point for the Filipino and a 5-4 lead. We are on serve. Remember, it was 4-1 for Alex Eala, but 3 games in a row has seen the momentum shift towards Mboko. Can Eala arrest that slide and hold serve here? 40-30, game point. A first serve would be very useful for the Filipina. Can she get it? Let's see. Ball up, serve down, as one of my erstwhile colleagues says. It does land in, but is that return? It is a return winner for Victoria Mboko, and we're at deuce, ladies and gentlemen. What a return this was. It was pretty sure it's a little bit out of the court, but wow, look at that. Not so venomous, but landing on the line. Deuce. I'm going to have to take a sip of water to get us through these final stages. 750 people right now watching on YouTube. Please hit the like button. That's the thumb up button you see below. And also click subscribe. Forehand from Eala goes into the net. We've got a break point now for Victoria Mboko. This would be her 4th game in a row. And if she was to win it, she would be serving for the match. But can she win it? Alex Eala serve. Let's see if she can land this first serve in. Her serve has been a bit vulnerable today, as it has so often throughout her career. She's put her first serve into the net, so it's a second serve for Victoria Mboko to look at. On this break point, we know what's going to happen here. Eala, second serve, not that powerful. Mboko's going to go big on the return. Is it going to land in? Yes, it is, but we're into the rally. Forehand from Mboko, backhand Eala, forehand to forehand right now. That lefty forehand, good depth there from Alex. Alex is going to go big on the backhand. Is it going to help her win the point? Well defended from Mboko. Mboko's still in this rally somehow. Eala comes into the net. Eala at the net. Can she put the volley away? No, she can't. And Mboko's going to win the point. And Mboko breaks serve for 5-4. Victoria Mboko, what defense, what determination, and what drive from Victoria Mboko. She wins the point. She wins the game. It's 4 games in a row now that Victoria Mboko has won. And she leads 5-4. And when they return to the court, she is going to be serving for the match. What a turnaround in this deciding set. But now the pressure is on Victoria Mboko. She is the one who's going to have to handle that, because she is the one who's going to be serving for the match when they return to the court. But boy, oh boy, what some epic points in there as well, including that final point, the decisive point that helped Victoria Mboko break that serve. What defense from the Canadian. And eventually that defense was stern. And Eala's attack broke down with her net play. And it was a very easy, simple winner for Mboko to put away at the end. Remember, the winner of this encounter will play Anna Kalinskaya in the quarterfinal. A quick recap on the match. We saw Eala draw first blood by breaking early in the first set, and Mboko break back, but then Eala broke again and held serve and her nerve to win that first set 6-3. Second set, Mboko's turn to get the break and Mboko's turn to win the set. Eala and Mboko exchanged breaks early stages of this third set, but then Eala got a break and she consolidated. And at 4-1, she was within touching distance of the quarterfinal. However, Mboko wasn't done yet. She held serve, she broke back, she held serve, and then she broke again. So she's serving for the match here. But it is love 15. Decent return from Eala, and a nervous forehand from Mboko goes into the net, and it is love 15. Please do hit that like button, and if you haven't already done so, hit subscribe. Okay, Mboko here's serving. Out wide, good serve. Eala does well to stay in this point. She's defending. And Mboko comes into the net, but she doesn't have to do anything with that one because Eala can't hit her shot in the court. So it is 15 all. And Mboko now 3 points away from the win. Crucial moments. 3 points away from winning this match from Mboko and setting up a quarterfinal match with Kalinskaya. That serve out wide is going to be too good for Alex Eala to deal with, and it's 30-15. Okay, Mboko here serving. 30-15. Where are you going with this serve? You are going to clip the net and go long. 2 points away from the win, but it's a second serve. And look at Eala there, just inside the court, ready to pounce. Backhand return. Forehand from Mboko down the center of the court. Forehand from Mboko. It's going to go long. It is 30 all. Okay, 30 all. Mboko serving. Down the tee. Ace. 40-30. 178 kilometers an hour, that ace. And it brings up our first match point. It's Victoria Mboko here serving for a place in the quarterfinals of the Hong Kong Open. She's looking cool, calm, and collected. Can she get the first serve in? She can, but Eala deals with it. Backhand from Eala. Good backhand from good Eala. Good depth from both players right now. We're into the rally here. How nervous are they? Eala puts a forehand into the net. It's Victoria Mboko in 3 sets, just as I predicted pre-match. She seals a spot in the quarterfinals here in Hong Kong, where she will play Anna Kalinskaya. They embrace at the net for what is probably Alex Eala's last match of the year. And Mboko, though, is through. Eala there's a lengthy exchange between the two players. It's a very friendly, warm exchange as they shake the hands of the umpire. But it is Victoria Mboko who takes the plaudits and a spot in the last 8 here in Hong Kong. Let's talk you through the match. Well, it was Alex Eala who drew first blood with a break of serve. She got broken back, though, before then another break of serve for Alex Eala helped her get over the line with some excellent tennis in that first set. In the second set, it was just one break of serve that was required, and it was Mboko who took it. And she levels things up. However, the third set saw a 4-1 advantage for Alex Eala disappear as Mboko won 5 games in a row to seal her spot in the final 8 to play Anna Kalinskaya. It was a nervous, tired forehand from Eala there at the end.
I am sure she will.
What an epic encounter, as so many are. Eala there signing autographs for fans, which is a good turn from her. I think there's a few want a selfie with the Filipino as well. But her Hong Kong journey and her 2025, and what an excellent 2025 it has been for Alex Eala, is at an end. As for Mboko, her 2025 and Hong Kong Open are not at an end. She seals a spot in the quarterfinals where she's going to play Anna Kalinskaya. I will be here to preview that Anna Kalinskaya match in a moment. But it's Alex Eala puts on her bag and exits the arena as she exits the Hong Kong Open, waves to the crowd. We will see you for the 2026 season. Once again, a lovely embrace between the two players there. We can have a quick look at Twitter to see what some of the reactions have been. But it was a missed opportunity as well for Alex. 4-1 up, looking good in that deciding set. And in the end, it was a bit of a nervy end to it. And I think the momentum and the pressure may have got to Alex, and the momentum and the pressure were very much with Victoria Mboko. Let's have a quick listen to what Mboko's got to say.
Alexandra, you really had to fight for every single point. How did you maintain composure and come back so strongly when you were 4-1 down in the final set?
Yeah, well, I want to first congratulate Alex for an amazing match. It's never easy to play one of your friends. And I've known her for such a long time, so that made it a little bit emotional. But I also want to thank everyone who came to support today. I know there's so many Filipinos here that came to support Alex, and this is what this sport is all about. And I love the support you came today, and it made the match so much more intense and super tough for me. So I think I really had to fight for every single point, and yeah, I think it was just an unbelievable match. So thank you.
首先係要將我嘅致意送俾 Alex， 因為我好細個就認識佢。當然，我對我嘅朋友嘅比賽，大家都會相當之困難。同樣啦，我亦都係好多謝現場所有觀眾，包括今日喺現場有好多嚟自菲律賓嘅觀眾嚟到支持 Alex 啦。呢種氣氛會令到比賽更加之激烈，所以我要每一分都要拼盡自己嘅全力去贏得比賽。再一次多謝大家。
So, Victoria, you're having a really strong back end to your 2025 season, reaching quarterfinals in Tokyo last week, and now you're through to the quarterfinals here in Hong Kong. How do you feel?
Well, it feels unbelievable. It's my first Asia swing, my first time in Hong Kong, so I hope to go for it all, and I really wish to push really hard till the end of the tournament.
Best of luck tomorrow in the quarters. Ladies and gentlemen, Victoria Mboko.
Lovely words.
Indeed, lovely words indeed. As Mboko takes her spot in the quarterfinals after that 3-set epic win over Alex Eala. It was all about that third set in so many ways, wasn't it? I mean, 3-game advantage that Alex had, but that was seeded. And so after being 4-1 up, let's have a quick look at the stats, by the way. Of course, the most crucial stat of all is the fact that Mboko wins the match 3-6, 6-3, 6-4. But in terms of the stats, we have 8 aces from Mboko and 2 from Alex Eala. We have 2 double faults from Alex Eala and 9 double faults from Victoria Mboko. Had Mboko lost this match, it would have been those double faults that we would have thought about. And so often, Alex was so far inside the court on the second serve. I think it proved a distraction for Mboko. And I think it prompted some of those second serve faults. In addition to that, by the way, I also think that Eala's returns were sensational today and were unnerving Mboko at times. However, in the end, Mboko did hold her nerve and get over the line to win this match incredibly. 43 winners, by the way, from Victoria Mboko, 22 winners from Alex Eala. 70% first serves in for Mboko and 69% for Alex Eala. 51, I repeat, 51 unforced errors from Victoria Mboko. Again, that may have been a stat that would have been thrown her way. Listen to this points differential, by the way, though. Victoria Mboko won 101 points and Alex Eala won 89. Also, another crucial fact is, of course, how decisive they were on the break points, and Mboko breaking Alex Eala's serve just that little bit more often than her opponent, and she broke 5 times from 9 breakpoint opportunities, and Alex broke 4 from 10 breakpoint opportunities. So a little bit more decisive for Victoria Mboko. And it's Mboko, by the way, having beaten Gibson in 3 sets in the first round. She then beats Eala in 3 sets in the second round to set up a quarterfinal with Anna Kalinskaya. We will now preview that encounter, and I'll talk you through it. Okay, so Mboko through to the Hong Kong quarterfinals. Of course, she is a Masters 1000 winner already this year, having won in Canada, in her homeland, beating Naomi Osaka there. Let's have a look forward to her match with Anna Kalinskaya. So, Anna Kalinskaya versus Victoria Mboko, 2 athletes with very different profiles and a lot of intrigue ahead. Anna Kalinskaya comes in as the more experienced tour player. Of course she is. Known for solid shot making, consistency, and the ability to construct points well. Victoria Mboko, by contrast, is an emerging talent, youthful, aggressive, and we saw that very much today against Alex Eala, and looking to make another statement on the WTA Tour, having won that 1000 title earlier on this year, beating Naomi Osaka in the 3rd set. In terms of the head-to-head contest, these two have never played each other before at this level. So that adds an element of the unknown. Neither player has direct experience versus the others, a game in a high-stakes scenario. Style and key weapons. Well, Kalinskaya is the cleaner maybe of the two players with some excellent execution at times. She has good movement, tends to rely on constructing the point rather than pure power. And Mboko is the more power-orientated of the two players for sure. She often takes the ball early, often on the return as we saw today against Alex Eala, and she will try to dictate with her forehand and her powerful serve. As for the tactical matchup, if Mboko can impose her power early, she could take control of the rallies and keep Kalinskaya off balance. Kalinskaya's chances will hinge on neutralizing the first strike from Mboko. We saw Alex Eala able to do that a few times today. She will also, Anna will also use her variety, depth, changing direction, and force Mboko into lengthy rallies. A key area could well be Mboko's second serve. 9 double faults in that encounter with Eala today, and Mboko cannot afford such inconsistency on her serve against Kalinskaya, who may well try to attack in that particular area as well, especially on that second serve. Additionally, return games and breakpoint conversion will be critical. As for form and momentum, well, as I said, Mboko has come through 2 3-set matches here in Hong Kong, overcoming Gibson and then Alex Eala. So that may be putting her in a good place mentally, but where will it make her be physically? Well, that may well be put to the test by Anna Kalinskaya. Kalinskaya, on the other hand, by the way, has had 2 straight sets wins, beating Rakimova 6-4, 6-4, and then Zhang today 6-1, 6-1. Yeah. Kalinskaya, by the way, of course, she's not won a 1,000 title, and Mboko has. So maybe, although this experience would be with Kalinskaya, maybe Mboko with that big match winning experience as well may come in handy for the Canadian. Well, what about my prediction? With neither player having beaten the other player before, the match could come down to who executes their game plan better on the day. If Mboko's serve and aggressive shots click, she has the upside to win. But if Kalinskaya can stay composed and pick her spots, keep those rallies long, she may well earn more points than her opponent and just edge out the Kalinskaya. So what am I going for? Despite the length of time on court that Mboko has had in comparison to Kalinskaya, I am going to go for an Mboko win, and I'm going to go for it in pretty epic circumstances. It's going to be another 3-set epic battle, but it's going to go the way of the Canadian. Let me know what you think. Give me a comment below. Tell me if you agree or disagree. And of course, make sure you give us a follow on all the socials. On X at Talking Tennis 22, on Instagram at Talking Tennis TT, and on TikTok, where we're just simply talking tennis. Take care, and you know the drill.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.